Hello everyone. So you can see I'm standing now. We're going to talk just a little bit about posture with the oboe. If at all possible, once you get your kiddos going, it's good to get them standing from time to time, just so that they are learning that proper posture. And of course, it's not, soldier tall and that kind of thing. You want a natural curve, of course, in their back, but you want everything to sit on top of one of another. So you've got your feet grounded into the floor, your thighs, your calves, all of that is sitting on top of that, pelvic bone on top of that, intercostals, chest, getting to the neck, and then to the head, so that you're coming up, but you're also grounded into the floor. Now, as far as playing position and posture with the oboe itself, a lot of things that are really helpful is first to take out that right hand of yours and just shake it out and let it hang. And when you do that, if you look at your hand, you'll see that there's a nice natural curve that comes when you're just letting this go. And we want that when we're playing the oboe. So if I bring the oboe up to my hand, I'm grabbing that thumb rest with my thumb, and I'm keeping that same curve as if I had my hand just nice and loose and dangled. So most of the weight is going to go right on that thumb. And the important thing with the thumb is that you want that thumb rest on your nail. A lot of people try to kind of get more comfy and put the thumb rest more here. That's only going to complicate getting to those keys. See what happens when I do that? But as I move my thumb back, I can make a nice curve with my hand. You'll do the same thing with the left hand. Shake it out, get that nice natural curve, and bring it up and situate it around those keys as well. So you can see I've got a nice, easy curve, and it's not, claw-like, it's not flat. We want to make sure that we're using this part of our finger to get to the keys and not playing with flat fingers. Much more curved, and it's curved from that first knuckle, the second knuckle you're curving from. First knuckle we don't want involved much at all. Hand position is very important because technique on the oboe is not as easy as something like the flute or the clarinet. So the better the hand position, the better possibilities you have with good technique. One other thing I will mention that is important is your wrist position. We don't think about this a lot, but the wrist can do a lot of damage or a lot of help depending on where it is. One important hand to think about is your right hand. If you raise your wrist too much, you're going to keep your pinky from being able to reach these pinky keys down here. But you notice, as soon as I lower that wrist, my pinky comes around and I'm able to grab those keys. You all know I have tiny hands, so knowing that I can easily get to these keys means that it's pretty important to get that wrist down. Same thing goes for the left hand as well. The higher my wrist, the harder it is to get to all these keys. So as soon as I bring that wrist down, I am able to get to these keys. And the important thing is that it's relaxed. Anytime the wrist is up, it's probably not relaxed. So just keep in mind that you want a relaxed position. I did grab my chair just so that you can think about what goes on when you're sitting. The big thing is try to get on the edge of the chair so that whoever is sitting can touch the floor and have a grounded feeling that way. I am short, so I can't, so if I sit back, I am dangling my feet. But someone much taller than me can easily, in this chair, sit back. Don't think that you only can sit on the front of the chair. No, it all has to do with length of legs. So if I was going to play, I would be sitting here. One way for students to rest their instrument is generally on their leg. I think that's great. Make sure that they don't rest it in this angle. Make sure that they rest it going towards them so that that spit or condensation that's going down can continue down the back of the instrument and not the front. The other thing to think about when sitting is just making sure that you're sitting on your sit bones and you are keeping everything going up from there, just like we stacked everything on top of our feet. Now we're stacking everything on top of our sit bones. Again, we don't want to be stick straight, but we also don't want to be slouched. We want to just be one with ourselves.